What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about Hyliion stock. But before I do that, I hope you guys like and subscribe the video. Here we go. So I actually purchased Hyliion stock about 4 months ago when it was at this same price that it is right now. So when it was under the ticker symbol SHLL, and before the reverse merger happened, I bought it around this price and I kept buying until I was at an average share price of about $25. And it wasn't in this portfolio that I bought it in. It was in a more riskier portfolio, right? Because it was under the reverse merger, right? So if I were to go to the year view, I bought around here, around here, and I stopped buying, right? And then I sold literally right here before the final drop, because this on September 29th or around that date was when the merge already happened, or right before the merge happened, right? And I had a feeling that since this is not an actual stock yet, and usually what holds stocks up is their earnings. So their earnings need to be great. It needs to be beaten for the stock price to rise, especially when they just get started. So I knew that the stock price was going to fall, and voila, it fell, and it's still falling today. But here's the thing: the concept of Hyliion is great. I think that Hyliion is going to be a big winner in the future, but people don't see the win happening often. Hyliion's going to have to go through what Tesla went through at the very beginning, right? When they were just trying to make it, and they're raising funds and all that. Hyliion needs to experience before people start to invest and before the stock price rises again to where it was, $55. So I do think that Hyliion in the long run will be a great stock to hold on to, because they just have the proof of concept that investors look for when choosing a stock. So in my opinion, if you have 10 years, if you have a lot of time, you should buy Hyliion, in my opinion. I may start purchasing depending on how low it's going to go. You see how it just quickly tanked um, in pre-market, and it's been bleeding out for the last week. So Hyliion may be great to pick up some shares at this price. I'll kind of think through it a little more, but I wanted to give you guys another example of a stock that I'm currently in that it may fall big time after the merge happens, and that's Switchback Energy. I'm not really concerned about the fall that's happening right now because the merge hasn't happened yet, and it should be happening soon. But it's going to be the same concept. You see how it has risen far up to $43, and after the merge happens, usually it doesn't happen all the time, the stock tanks, right? Because the things that hold stocks up are not applicable when the IPO happens, right? There's no, you don't even have a balance sheet yet. There's no earnings. You haven't, had the earnings yet. And investors are just like, I can probably put my money elsewhere. So I will pull out of Switchback Energy right before the merge, and then after the merge, I'll be looking for um, kind of what happened with, Hyliion, where it just dropped. And then when it starts to consolidate, I'll start buying back in. So yeah, I believe that Hyliion is going to be a good buy for the future. Just hold on to it. Uh, Make sure you keep, you continue to look at the company and what they're doing, and if they're keeping up with society and technology. So I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.